Okay, building inspections and pest inspections. This is one thing you should do when buying a new house, is do your due diligence, or buyers beware basically. So if you're going to go out there and buy a house, and there's a lot of things you've got to be careful of. Question the things you can't see, the wiring, the stumping. These are the sort of things that are in between walls and under the house, and they can cost you tens of thousands of dollars, and you never know. So that's why it's essential to get a building inspection. Probably costs, depending on where you go or what you do, but $300 as a rough sort of average. So spending that money could save you a lot of things, as well as giving you a chance to negotiate. If you get your building inspection back and it says that there's stumping needing to be done, it's going to cost $10,000. You've now got a point to negotiate with the vendor and saying, I'd like to buy your house, but this is wrong with it. How about we take $10,000 off? So you've really put yourself in a powerful position then to get a good price and get the best result for everyone. Checklists to avoid distractions. Often you'll go in and be talking to the agent and getting told, like I've just recommended, and you'll forget to look at the small things at a house that are probably pretty important. I recommend that you get a checklist to walk through each room so you can't possibly forget. A few people I know, Troy and Beck and Dean and Elise, they have products, or you can go to their websites, which will be up on my website, so you'll be able to link through. They've got products where they've got checklists that go to the bathroom and look for this, that, this is how much it'll cost if this goes wrong. So you really know what things are going to cost you. So like looking around this room now, it all looks pretty good, but there could be something wrong with it. There could be stains in the carpet in some little corner where there's a cupboard over it or whatever. So it's just little things to be aware of that can cost you money when you get into your own property. Yep, just learn the basics yourself. I definitely wouldn't recommend spending $300 on every property you look at, because it's going to be an expensive exercise. So the best thing you can do is, if you've got to build a friend or just learn to do it yourself, basically, you can look around houses and eliminate a few things. So if you rock up to a brick house and there's a really small crack, it may not be a concern, but if you know that crack's more than an inch wide, then you know that it's a problem. So if you're aware of just little tips like that, you can just eliminate the houses that could cause you trouble, and then spend the money on the ones that you are really interested in and might go that extra step. Termites, so pest inspection, really depends on probably the area you live in. Probably a good thing to get done for safeguard. I know these days every new house pretty much has got termite guards around the base of it just to keep them away. So it's different to a building inspection, so it's something to be aware of, that if you buy a building inspection, they probably won't do a pest inspection. It's a separate cost or a separate company altogether. So just be aware that to cover all your bases there. Like I said, it's a small expense for what you could be up for, because if you spend $300 to save $10 and then think, geez, I can't afford that, I've got to sell my house now, and the next person gets this pest inspection or the building inspection, you've lost your money anyway. Okay, Section 32. This is one thing, it's different in every state, so people from interstate, this is a Victorian thing. I'm just going to go over it quickly. Legal documentation. When you go to an auction or an open inspection, by law they have to have Section 32, or at least on the auction day. It's just basically a legal document. Yeah, the vendor must have one with the sale of a house. It doesn't have a lot of information in there that's massively relevant. It'll have your council rates that you're going to pay per year, your water rates, your boundaries, your lot number. So it's nothing to be overly concerned and to research into, but just to be aware of what a Section 32 is. If some agent starts talking about it,